Very close loss first game round, remember, for Barishal. That may just be playing on the batsman's mind.
Guides it comfortably. Scramble across for a single. Concludes over number 2. It's 7 for 1.
Change right hand round.
Chasing 133 for a win. Fortune Barishal have lost the wicket of Mehdi Hassan. Miraj finding the lone fielder, deep third. Attempted into playing a shot to what seemed like a innocuous loose delivery short. But now they've got their work cut out, the batters, despite the fact it's a middling total. Mehdi Hassan, 39 wickets. Very impressive. All departments of the game. Got to slip in. Lal trying to settle down, ensure everybody's in the right place. Well, sanitizers are the need of the day, aren't they?
Come on, look after me here. Don't leave me hanging. A little bit more. Don't be so stingy.
Organic care, taking care of your health problems, cleansing your hands, that's very essential. You get a chance to wash your hands, keep yourself safe. At the moment, the batsmen trying to keep themselves safe in the middle by not losing their wickets.
Gotta watch out for that.
Pleased with it, but look at the feet movement. He's got his dancing shoes on. He's sweetly timed it. Excellent looking shot. Release a lot of the nerves that seem to have been building up with some missed deliveries. So this is excellent from coming.
The first, look at the first. Dismissive of the bowler. Like swatting a fly. Absolutely brilliant position.
Oh, he comes back with a super delivery. That's the slider. Almost beaten. The 91.4 kilometers per hour.
That's when you got to be careful. Don't play for spin, LBW and bowl. That's all Mehdi's thinking here. Just trying to slide one through the gate.
Mix of bowling, but this one is negotiated well. But straight to the fielder. Just a mix of things. Couple of balls ago. Look at this. Turn, kept it a shade lower than he initially thought, and he's very fortunate that it did not deflect from the bat onto the pads and onto the wickets. Could have gone anywhere. Just getting an inside part of the bat. No runs at the last ball of over number 3, 11 for 1.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Been difficult. They're just going at 3.67 runs at the moment per over. They've got to move on. But the bowling has been immaculate, and Ibadat Hussain has not been shy of bowling the short pitch deliveries.
Yeah, they've been very good here. Minister Group Rajshahi playing the team with playing like a team, full of confidence really. 2 from 2, there's plenty of chat. It's always a good sign. teamed it up for the fight, up for the challenge, playing well. A lot of chatting around the inner circle. Keeper, as always, will be busy.
But that's up in the air, swinging, and oh my goodness, he's dropped it. Dropped the sitter. I think he took the first catch, Reza Rahman, he dropped that one.
Well, that's an absolute dolly. You should be disappointed because you've got to get better support. It's a good bouncer. It's 135 Ks. It's a good short ball. And the youngster has already taken one. Don't mess with the senior pro.
He had his eyes on that guy. How could you drop that dolly? Simple take. A lot of time to line himself up. Very disconcerting and disappointing for the bowler. But he's got to keep on trying because he's bowling well. He's troubling all the batsmen.
Yeah, steaming in. Absolutely steaming in here. Tebodat is saying. Looks in great rhythm. We've always spoken about his action. He's always had a good action. Good pace. 140 Ks the last ball. So he's really ramping it up. This level it should be taken.
What else can you do? A rueful smile. He moves away. The bowler follows him even at his pace. He's seen that movement, but at the end of the day, got a bit of toe into that one. Got enough on it to take it to the boundary for an IPDC 4.
Well, I didn't even look at the ball there. All I did was I looked at Everett Hussain, and all he did was stared at the young man at fine leg. It was a beautiful shot, clipped through the wicket. Have a look at the bowler here. Just stares at third fine leg here. But the youngster who dropped that catch.
Yeah, it's salt rubbed into the wound, doesn't it? Getting that movement away, and this time he smashes it on offside. This is unorthodox batting, to say the least.
Who needs to get in line? Good to see a bit of aggression, a bit of passion in the fast bowler.
Again, mistiming, not getting any runs. Very awkward movements of the batsman. 4 overs done, 17 for 1. Well, they're trying to get a move on. Not a huge target. They're chasing 133. Having lost an early wicket. Some good bowling, some unusual batting, as that is played delectably. Just a deft touch, and off it went to the boundary for an IPDC 4.
You know, sometimes when you're trying to find your form and find a little bit of touch, and I think Tamim is trying to find that bit of rhythm with his batting. Lovely touch. Just use the pace, spend some time at the crease as opposed to going too hard too soon. You'll be able to catch up later on in the innings.
Goes again, down the wicket. This had only one direction, which is a boundary, IPDC boundary. Again, lovely use of the feet.
It was like a dancer here, Tamim Iqbal. Very fast on his feet, like a boxer almost. Just boom, getting in position and getting a solid base. Watch where he hits from. Gets in the solid base and just swings through the line.
Content to just try and tickle around the corner. I don't know if it was the bat or the pad on that occasion. Is there a signal? No, there's a little inside part of the bat on, so he's got to run for himself. That's good after queuing down the wicket, just a tickle around the corner. He's had a good mix, an array of shots in this over. Again, use of the feet, lofted it, and it's gone for the IPTC maximum. Brilliant, glittering batting by Tamim Iqbal. Oh, this time is the other man, sorry, it's Iman, who moved his feet on that occasion.
Bottom hand, look at the bottom hand come in late doors. It's down the wicket, just shovels it with that bottom hand. It goes a long way. That left hand coming in the last minute, really, really good commitment.
Taking a cue from Tamim Iqbal, who goes again. Bowler sees him coming. Still, just manages to squeeze it, to squirts it away once again to the boundary.
He's unorthodox. He's certainly unorthodox. Hits the ball in slightly unusual areas, gets himself in a bit of a muddle there, and squeezer, I think is the right term you use. Fixing a 4 though. Good over this.
Ball comes in very handy. Both batsmen using their feet pretty well. There he goes again, this time all along the ground and straight away. What a fantastic over. Another IPTC 4, a big over, 23 from it. After 5, 40 for 1.
Yeah, all of a sudden, due to that, they're catching up. The red worm just getting close now. What an expensive over that was. Both the left-handers enjoying themselves in the middle. Picked up 23 in the previous over. Mask. That's nicely played. And that should be also a boundary. Good piece of timing. And the placement even better. Good evening, Maza.
Good evening, Asa. Both the batsmen are now getting into the groove. That just worked away brilliantly by Tamim Iqbal. Yes, it was on the pads, but still he knew to put that away. There's a fielder in the deep. Good placement in the end. All of a sudden, batsmen started to get the boundaries and started to release the pressure.
89 and 89 now. Both in the 20s now. Oh, lovely shot. Beautiful shot. Shot of the day for me. Down the ground, presenting the full face of the bat. Oh, he's on fire.
That is vintage from Tamim Iqbal. Looking really gorgeous now. Starting to cut loose, but that's one. Oh my God. Full face of the bat. And that's the toughest shot to play on the book. But he made it look so easy.
Such a pretty shot to play. Down the ground on the onside. Pulled away. He's in a smashing form. One mounts to defense. That's another IPTC boundary. Brings it to 50.
He was into the position very early and played the shot on the up. Look at, yeah, he's onto the front foot and just releases that. Very good shot in the end. Right in the middle of the bat. He started to cut loose. And whenever he's on song, looks gorgeous. All of a sudden, bowling team started to feel the pressure. Changes of field and some talks with the bowler.
Oh! 35 in the last 10 deliveries. All of a sudden, the mood changes in the middle, especially Tamim Iqbal, picking up 6 boundaries compared to Iman, who's picked up 3 boundaries and a massive 6. They're still feeling very much protected with the Bashundara face mask. Make sure if you're outdoors, you've got to put on the Bashundara face mask. Partnership all of a sudden 47 in just 26 deliveries. Straight to the fielder. And some smashing shots we've already seen in this innings. Tamim flicking that away. And gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Down the ground on the onside. And then a cracking pull shot, 1 bounce to the fence. Now looks to be in a different mood altogether. 23 in the previous over, 13 in this already. They're motoring along. Into the pads, just can't find the gap. A dot to finish the over. Barishal 53 for 1.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Power play done and dusted. They are at 53. In the power play. Farad Reza is the new bowler.
He used the power play pretty well in the end. Initially, it didn't look that they might go score that big, but in the end, yeah, there was a bit of that's ball slower. They can relax a bit now. They've done their part. Scored good in the power play.
Yeah, you relax, you mean that you don't want to see them taking any unnecessary risks. Ooh, that was close, very close. He was quick to just move away. The throw was directed towards his body. Slower delivery, taking the pace off the ball. Yes, they can deal in singles at the moment, but make no mistake, if there is a ball to be hit, they have punished it. Partnership now 50 in just 31 deliveries. Very good Tamim Iqbal, especially Tamim Iqbal. 30 of 23, and the youngster even better in terms of strike. Right way. Cut short on that occasion. He'll pick up a single. On that occasion from Iman. Down the track, Tamim Iqbal. Down the track this time from the youngster, crashing it through the covers. Beautiful. Lovely shot. Back live.
To me, that straight Great dive of the bowler with the shot of the day from Tamim Iqbal.
থেকে ভিডিও কনফারেন্সের মাধ্যমে নতুন এই সেতু নির্মাণ প্রকল্পের ভিত্তিপ্রস্তর স্থাপন করবেন। সূত্র জানায়, যমুনা নদীর উপর টাঙ্গাইল সিরাজগঞ্জ রুটে বিদ্যমান বঙ্গবন্ধু সেতু থেকে ৩০০ মিটার উজানে নতুন এই ডুয়েল লাইন রেল সেতুটি নির্মাণ করা হবে। বিদ্যমান বঙ্গবন্ধু সেতুর সমান্তরালে বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিব রেল সেতু নির্মাণের লক্ষ্যে গত মার্চ মাসে জাতীয় অর্থনৈতিক পরিষদ নির্বাহী কমিটি ১৬,৯৮০ কোটি টাকা অনুমোদন দিয়েছে। ২০২৫ সালে সেতু নির্মাণ কাজ শেষ হলে সিরাজগঞ্জ, বগুড়া, পাবনা সহ দেশের উত্তরাঞ্চলের জেলাগুলো থেকে ঢাকায় যাত্রী ও পণ্য পরিবহন সহজ ও দ্রুত হবে এবং এ অঞ্চলে সামগ্রিক অর্থনৈতিক কর্মকাণ্ড আরও গতিশীল হবে। বাংলাদেশ বেতার ও বাংলাদেশ টেলিভিশন অনুষ্ঠানটি সরাসরি সম্প্রচার করবে। বিস্তারিত শুনুন প্রতিবেদনে।
রাজধানীর সঙ্গে দেশের উত্তর ও পশ্চিমাঞ্চলের রেল যোগাযোগকে সহজ ও উন্নত করতে নির্মাণ করা হবে যমুনা নদীর উপর ডুয়েল গেজ ডাবল ট্র্যাকের বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিব রেলওয়ে সেতু। এই সেতুর দৈর্ঘ্য হবে ৪.৫৮ কিলোমিটার। বর্তমানে বঙ্গবন্ধু সেতুর সঙ্গে সংযুক্ত রেলপথ দিয়ে কম গতি নিয়ে রেল চলাচল করে। ডুয়েল গেজ ডাবল ট্র্যাকের রেলওয়ে নির্মিত হলে ১২০ হতে ১৩০ কিলোমিটার গতি সম্পন্ন ইঞ্জিন ও কোচ পুরোদমে চলাচল করতে পারবে। এর ফলে রেলের আধুনিকায়নে আনিত ইঞ্জিন ও কোচের ব্যবহার কমিয়ে আনবে যাত্রার সময়, বাড়াবে যাত্রী সেবার মান। এদিকে দেশের যাতায়াত ব্যবস্থাপনাকে আধুনিক ও গতিশীল করতে বাস্তবায়িত হবে পদ্মা সেতু রেল লিঙ্ক প্রকল্প। নতুন রেল সেতুগুলো পুরোদমে চালু হলে দেশের সকল জেলার মধ্যে রেল যোগাযোগে আসবে যুগান্তকারী পরিবর্তন। ইতিবাচক পরিবর্তন দেখা যাবে যাতায়াত, অর্থনীতি, পর্যটন ইত্যাদি খাতে।
আসন্ন ২৫টি পৌরসভা নির্বাচনে মেয়র পদে আওয়ামী লীগের দলীয় প্রার্থী মনোনয়ন চূড়ান্ত করা হয়েছে। আজ বাংলাদেশ আওয়ামী লীগের স্থানীয় সরকার জনপ্রতিনিধি মনোনয়ন বোর্ডের এক সভায় এই মনোনয়ন চূড়ান্ত করা হয়। আওয়ামী লীগের স্থানীয় সরকার জনপ্রতিনিধি মনোনয়ন বোর্ডের সভাপতি ও প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা সভায় সভাপতিত্ব করেন। নির্বাচন কমিশন ঘোষিত তফসিল অনুযায়ী আগামী ২৮ ডিসেম্বর প্রথম ধাপে ২৫টি পৌরসভায় মেয়র ও কাউন্সিলর পদে নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠিত হবে। মনোনয়নপত্র জমা দেওয়ার শেষ তারিখ ১ ডিসেম্বর এবং মনোনয়নপত্র যাচাই বাছাই করা হবে ডিসেম্বরের ৩ তারিখ। মনোনয়নপত্র প্রত্যাহারের শেষ তারিখ ১০ ডিসেম্বর। তফসিল অনুযায়ী রংপুর বিভাগের ৫টি পৌরসভায়, রাজশাহী ও বরিশাল বিভাগের ৪টি, ঢাকা, সিলেট ও খুলনা বিভাগের ৩টি, ময়মনসিংহ বিভাগের ২টি এবং চট্টগ্রাম বিভাগের ১টি পৌরসভায় নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠিত হবে। সবকটি পৌরসভাতেই ইভিএম পদ্ধতিতে ভোট গ্রহণ করা হবে বলে জানিয়েছেন নির্বাচন কমিশনের সিনিয়র সচিব মোহাম্মদ আলমগীর। বঙ্গবন্ধুর ভাস্কর্য নিয়ে একটি ধর্মীয় সাম্প্রদায়িক গোষ্ঠী যে অনাহূত বিতর্কের সৃষ্টি করছে তার ভিন্ন কোনো উদ্দেশ্য থাকতে পারে বলে মন্তব্য করেছেন আওয়ামী লীগের সাধারণ সম্পাদক এবং সড়ক পরিবহন ও সেতুমন্ত্রী ওবায়দুল কাদের। তিনি বলেন, ভাস্কর্য নিয়ে মন গড়া ব্যাখ্যা মুক্তিযুদ্ধের চেতনা ও দেশের সংস্কৃতির প্রতি চ্যালেঞ্জ। ওবায়দুল কাদের সকালে তাঁর সরকারি বাসভবনে ব্রিফিংকালে এসব কথা বলেন।
সম্প্রতি বঙ্গবন্ধুর ভাস্কর্য নিয়ে একটি ধর্মীয় সাম্প্রদায়িক গোষ্ঠী অনাহূত বিতর্কের সৃষ্টি করছে। তার ভিন্ন কোনো উদ্দেশ্য থাকতে পারে। ইসলাম চর্চার সাথে এর সম্পর্ক নেই বলে ধর্মপ্রাণ মুসলমানরা মনে করে। মহানবী তাই সতর্ক করে বলেছেন, তোমরা ধর্ম নিয়ে বাড়াবাড়ি করবে না, কারণ ধর্ম নিয়ে বাড়াবাড়ি করা অনেক জাতিকে ধ্বংসের মুখে ফেলে দিয়েছে। আমরা মনে করি একটি মহল বুঝে শুনে এই অপপ্রচার করছে, দেশের শান্তি বিনষ্ট করতে। তারা নানাভাবে উস্কানি দিচ্ছে ধর্মীয় উন্মাদনা সৃষ্টি করতে, যা একদিকে ইসলাম বিরোধী কাজ, অপরদিকে সংবিধান ও প্রচলিত আইনেরও পরিপন্থী। এ ধরনের কাজ যারা করছেন এবং যারা গোপনে উস্কানি দিচ্ছেন এবং ফান্ডিং করছেন, তাদের সম্পর্কে সরকার সজাগ রয়েছে।
ওবায়দুল কাদের বলেন, স্বাধীনতা পরবর্তী সময়ে এদেশে ইসলাম সম্পর্কে গবেষণা চর্চা এগিয়ে নিতে বঙ্গবন্ধু প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছিলেন ইসলামিক ফাউন্ডেশন। মন্ত্রী বলেন, ধর্মীয় শিক্ষা প্রসারে মাদ্রাসা শিক্ষা বোর্ড প্রতিষ্ঠা করেন এবং তাবলিগ জামাতকে কাকরাইলে জমি প্রদান করেছিলেন। এরই ধারাবাহিকতায় বঙ্গবন্ধু কন্যা প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা প্রকৃত ইসলামের চর্চা এগিয়ে নিতে প্রতিটি উপজেলায় নির্মাণ করেছেন মডেল মসজিদ কমপ্লেক্স, উল্লেখ করেন আওয়ামী লীগ সাধারণ সম্পাদক। ওবায়দুল কাদের বলেন, একজন ধর্মপ্রাণ প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা যখন সরকার পরিচালনার দায়িত্বে, তখন এদেশে ইসলাম বিরোধী কোনো কার্যক্রম হবে তা বিশ্বাস করার কোনো কারণ নেই।
Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল, 24টি খেলা। বঙ্গবন্ধু T20 কাপ 2020, 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর। লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন Tsports।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি, যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনেস্পট।
8, 7, 6.
They've just
5,
lost the wicket of
4,
Iman, who was bowled by Mehdi Hassan. Still have one more ball to be bowled in this over. Can he do some magic with the ball? Tawhid Ridoy. There's the new batsman. It's a very good over. It's a terrific over from Mehdi Hassan. 66 for 2.
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট
Tamim Iqbal looking very good. What Nazmul Hussain Shanto needs to find a bowler very quickly to see whether it's possible for them to see the back of Tamim Iqbal. Get 2 new batsmen in the crease. Tawhid Ridoy, impressive batsman, very good. Under 19 was in the under 19 World Cup winning squad. Just come on to bat. Having a good look at the field being set for him. I like the slip in place for the new batsman. That's what you need to look for. Look for wickets. Good bounce. Another pace bowler. Been impressive. And he's here because of this. Let's see how much it has deviated. If it turned, it went through the gate, it went the other way. Maybe he was looking to play for the turn. It's coming round the wicket. Just couldn't read it.
That's good running between the wicket, putting the pressure onto the fielders and force the fielders to misfield it. He actually wanted to grab it quick and have a throw. Good running between the wicket and good cricket by the youngster. He has also remained impressive during the BCB President's Cup, Tawhid Ridoy, along with Irfan Shukkur and other guys playing in the same team. So quite a few performers in the team, but they need to gain that belief after that heartbreaking defeat in the first game.
So far so good for Fortune Barishal. Cracking shot on his knee. On 1 foot, he slams it down to the mid-wicket for a boundary. Typical Tamim Iqbal pull shot. Gets him an IPDC boundary.
That's smooth. Held his position. Look at his balance. He was in total control all the way through. Very good shot. Youngsters watching this, have a look at Tamim Iqbal, how to play full shot.
Bit of a calypso style there. I remember right-hander Gordon Greenish used to play with similar kind of pull shots. He looks a different batsman, doesn't he, when he starts to play shots like that? Have a look at this. This is beautiful. Wow. He's got that wow factor there. It must be a great relief for the Barishal team to see the captain back in form. And he has to make a really good impact for his team. Being the skipper, leading a young side, man with responsibility, and doing some really good work. It looks a lot relaxed also. Right, nicely calm, a bit of a laugh here and there. Seems to be in fine touch.
Why not? He has played some gorgeous shots and he'll feel a lot better. After the first game, captain starting to get that rhythm again. Yeah, that's the confidence. Worked it away on the third man for a single. 73 for 2 after 10.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Joining us for the first time, this is the match summary for match number 6. Minister Group Rajshahi 132 for 9 in their 20 overs. Rabi was fantastic, 4 for 21. Now Barishal needs 60 runs from 60 deliveries, a runner ball. Tamim Iqbal is looking in good form, 43 of 37. He's going to have to carry the innings. Alongside Sharia Nafiz. Good evening, Sharia.
Good evening and good evening to all. I like the way Tamim Iqbal has progressed throughout this innings. He was calm. He controlled his emotions. He timed the ball. He ran hard and he guided his young teammates with authority. That was impressive.
Having guided them, it's just a mere fact of 59 runs. He'll have to lead them across the line. He's going to have to be the stalwart. He's the man that is set on 44, a vast amount of experience that you've spoken about as well. Hidroy will need to play his part. Bit of pressure now. Shantu is searching for wickets. Middle for Miron up in the circle. Experience of Reza as well. Long on goes back.
Such a young team, Barishal. Tamim is one of the oldest member, the most experienced one. They have a very, very talented side, but all they need are anchor, and who better than Tamim Iqbal? He's doing his job at this moment. I would like to see him bat long and till the end.
A little bit of pressure now, a few dot deliveries. Pensive, they want to get over the line. They want to get a win. You can see that, as I said, a little bit pensive. You can see a little bit of nerves there. Sharia, I like you so much, but I love Kazi tea, and I'm going to make you some tea.
Do so.
Don't say I've never done anything for you. Enjoy it at home. Kazi and Kazi tea, and that's ginger tea as well. Looking for 2, and at the last moment decide against it. Very quiet over that, just 3 off it, 76 for 2. The comparison, the 2 worms. For a moment there, the red worm was way below that of the Minister Group Rajshahi, but we're above it right now. And just getting a little bit tight, a little bit closer together. It's all going to be about when it reaches a crescendo.
I would like to see Nazmul Hussain Shan to be a bit proactive. To win this match, they need to pick wickets. The way it sits, if you're not picking wickets, it will be difficult for you guys to win.
That should be wide. I don't think it's about wickets alone. I think it's about the wicket of Tamim Iqbal. Because I think that can really unsettle this batting lineup. And I only say that because he's been able to absorb 40 deliveries and get 45. So he's set. The next man coming in could find it difficult.
T20 can be a tricky match. All of a sudden, couple of wickets, few dot balls, the run rate goes up and you panic. So yes, they need to pick wickets, they need to pick Tamim Iqbal, bring the young players in and put pressures. At this moment, Rajshahi just going through the motions, not enough proactive actions.
Heady looking for wickets. And he's picked up one.
How many times we have seen in Mirpur, spinner getting bowled and elevated.
Yeah, a little bit of indifferent fielding. He's not having a good time in the field. Umpire. Bat. What is it? Oh, they're going to go up for the DRS. He's gone straight up. He hasn't even asked the question to Santo. There's no, we'll ask the question upstairs.
Please check for no ball, please. This is fair delivery. Please, front and speed vision, please. Ball passes the bat. For the confirmation, please give me the ultra edge. Ball passes the bat, ball passes the bat. It's clear, there is no bat involvement. Flat line. Please give me the ball track, please, when you are ready. Impact in line, wicket missing. So you're on the screen. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Disappointment. They took a chance, they took a punt, and it didn't pay off. Missing the stumps. He finds a funny side of it.
More of a decision of desperation. They were desperate to take wickets. Why not take a chance?
Tight over here. Run rate's fine. The required run rate is at 6.449, so that's okay. Once it gets into the 8, 9, 10 region, you get a bit worried. So they still have time on their hand and they're controlling the run rate. 12 overs gone, 80 for 2.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
53 from 48 is what's required for Barishal. Minister Group Rajshahi will be trying to restrict them or even try and bowl them out. Reds are back in the attack.
I love the way Tamim and Tawhid Hriday handle Mahdi. Mahdi is one of the players who are having really great time in the middle, and he's the guy who is picking the wickets. So Mahdi was bowling last 2 overs and they just saw him off. Now they can exploit poor bowling and take their chances against them. They don't need to take chances because they just need 52 or 47 balls, but what they have done is really smart.
Plays the big shot. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone a long way. It is an IPDC maximum.
That's dope. That's dope. What a shot. Walking, picking the ball, big slog. Huge IPDC 6 over long on.
Oh yes, this made it count off the bat. In the slot. He was waiting, and he got all of it. That just brings everything back into check again. 46 needed off 45. And it's exciting cricket all round. So exciting, we have the Ace virtual fans on. Yes. Difficult times, no one in the stadium, but there's people joining us virtually. It's slippery out there.
Tawhid, a very young batsman, but has heavy head in his shoulder. I saw him play his first one-day match, that is, we call List A. He got a century. He has been performing in the domestic circuit for a long time, and the ultimate gift he got was winning the World Cup for Bangladesh.
Oh, tries again. Well adjusted on that occasion by Reza. A few moments ago, it would have seen the field is slipping around. I think there's an element of dew out there. Not a lot. Oh, knuckleball. Nice control.
And some swing.
That's good skill by Reza. Nicely worked away. 13 gone, 90 for 2. Required from 42. That's not the issue at this stage for Fortune Barishal. They've just got to keep their wickets intact, and that massive wicket of Tamim Iqbal on 47 crucial for them to get over the line. Whereas Rajshahi and the minister group are looking to try and pick up as many wickets as possible or try and protect that 132. Oh, the captain! Come at the moment. This is a surprise.
Shanta bowls a bit. As a captain, trying to take responsibilities in his own shoulders. Probably the fact, the reason Tamim Iqbal is batting in the middle, he thinks, okay, if an off-spinner comes and takes the wicket of Tamim Iqbal, we can put some pressure on Barishal. Other than that, Shanto doesn't bowl normally. He can bowl, but I'm a bit surprised.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. Goodness. Organic air, hand sanitizer. If that is hit on the full, you walk away with 50,000 taka.
With it. Good boy, man.
Do we get the chance to do that?
No, Korea. I've asked the question. I've asked my producer a few times if I can go out there and maybe land a couple on it. He said no. Now that is wide.
Bit rusty at this moment.
Yeah, balls are not an issue. Still 39 of them. Required run rate at 6. Manageable. On a short boundary to one side, slightly longer to the other side, so runs will be on offer. He puts everything into that. Good piece of fielding, but not good enough. An IPDC boundary and brings up a 50 for Tamim Iqbal.
Not good piece of bowling by Shanto. He bowled a couple of wide balls. That was a short ball, and all Tamim needed to do where the gap is and place it, and he has done with some perfection. IPDC boundary.
Yeah, he's 38, 58, 50. He picked up the length so quickly, jumped all over it. It was short, deep in the crease, and frees up the onside. He's tempering the innings, 98 for 2.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
In the fees, you look at this bowling card. Who can do it for Minister Group Rajshahi?
At this moment, it has to be Ibadat and Mukidul. These are the two guys who has bowled fast in this tournament. They have been picking wickets for Rajshahi, and these are the two guys. Probably Shantu is looking and giving the ball to their hand and say, "Hey boy, give me a wicket. If we want to win, we need a wicket, and please deliver us."
35 required of 36. Tell you what, if you're the batting side, in most T20 games, you'll take that any day. Change of bowling, slower delivery, misfield by the keeper. It's a greasy outfield. And they pick up a brace, and that'll bring up the 100 as well.
Yeah, Tamim saying that was an off-cutter. Tried to pull that inside edge, but he was lucky, and fortune favors the brave. That's the comparison. Like first 50 they scored in 33 balls, and the second one is 52 balls. In one situation they were like cruising, hitting the balls, but then Tamim and Pong realized they don't need to cruise. What all they need to do is stay there and win the match, and at this moment they're on their way.
Yes, good pace, good bounce, tests out Tamim. That's one for the over. He was pleading for a wide. But what an innings this is. 54 or 49. Sharia, he came out and looked a bit scratchy, but then got into his work.
That's the sign of a good batsman. He didn't start that well, but with that straight drive, he started bashing the ball all over the park. Good pull shots, good timing, brilliant placement, and the main thing, he's doing the job for his team.
The bats in the air, but in no man's land. There was just a glimmer of hope there to break this partnership that is now on 35.
Almost ever that delivered. That was a short ball. Tamim probably tried too hard to hit the ball, and there was a top edge, but safe. still he is there, still he's batting with his younger partner.
Bashundhara masks. Wear your mask and save a life. Awesome to see. We're looking for two here, and he should get it comfortably.
Barishal cruising at this moment. That's the wagon wheel of Tamim Iqbal. All over the park. I like those straight shots, cover drives, straight drives, pull, late cuts. Tamim was not at its best, but he was effective today.
At this stage, they're bossing the game. They're biding their time. They're playing proper cricket. There's no great deal of scoreboard pressure because they only need 29 or 31 deliveries. So that equation is manageable, and he'll know that, and he'll be discussing that with his partner. It's basic, simple cricket that'll get them over the line now. Needing just under 6 runs and over. This over's already accumulated 6. Nicely worked through the onside. This is class. Worked off the legs. Good piece of timing. It ends the 15th. It's 108 for 2.
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
Red Worm in absolute control. Early wicket, but that took a little time to really get back into the momentum. But once they got the momentum going, they have persisted with it, and at the moment in absolute control. Has been a wonderful partnership building up, and Tamim Iqbal has been sweet timing them. Look at that, just effortless, just a whip. A lot of rest in that. Just eased his body weight into it and also timed it to perfection. So delightful to watch when he's on song.
Ball, good ball, Sandor.
Evening, Niall.
Evening, Shamim. This has been brilliant. Really has been a top class knock. I think the first 8 or 10 balls he looked a little bit out of nick, a little bit scratchy, Tamim. He crunched one through the covers early. His first 10 balls, he didn't look quite so happy at the crease. Ever since a little dab off an off spinner that ran away to the boundary, and since that little dab, he's looked absolutely brilliant. Full of control, timing's been brilliant. We saw that little clip over mid-wicket in the last over, and that just said to me he knows exactly what he's doing, in full control of his game now.
His natural demeanour looks so very calm and collected. It's not been hustled into anything. Well, they're reaching for that widish delivery from Shanto, almost. Yeah, the shake of the head tells you I shouldn't have gone for that instead of going into line. Gained inside part of the bat, having a little bit of a problem to get it in the meaty part. As long as he gets his hat somewhere behind the line, despite being a very good over so far, he won't be too flustered. And they scamper through for a single. The 3 runs from that over. 16 overs completed. It's Nelson's for 2. And
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskeen, Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন Tsports।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনেস্পট।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskeen, Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন Tsports।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনেস্পট।
Just counting down on the Boshundara Elpiga strategic time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We need 22 runs now. But the skipper on 60, youngster Fahid Ridoy on 17, giving him good support. Brilliant is third. Make it difficult. That's what you want to take away from this. Not like that. It's going to be a wide.
So many extras, 11 extras when you're defending a small total. You've got to be so vigilant and so tidy. Already 11 extras in this innings. 2 of them are no balls. Very early in the run chase. Just haven't quite been on soul this evening. Finished the group Rajshahi, but credit to Barishal.
Boy, that's up in the air now. There's a fielder lining up and catching it. Oh my goodness, why on earth would you go and play that kind of shot when you're within target? Just throwing away his wicket.
How often do we see a break, whether it be for drinks or time out, and then a rush of blood? He's been so watchful. 17 off 23 balls before this one. And he gives them a chance. He gives Rajshahi an opening when there was absolutely no need to do so. It's a good catch in the deep. Mukadal, always in the game with the ball, always picking up wickets, aggressive with his attacking line and length. We've got to go for 17. He was a bit slow this evening, 112 for 3.
Mukidil has been able to get a breakthrough, I must say, through a rush of blood. When your target was so close, you could easily maneuver your way towards the target, but you go for the glory shots and you pay the price. Having on strike now. Bit higher than he anticipated, but he rode it well. And they go through. Good calling and running between the wickets.
Absolutely no need. You have the game won. Game is pretty much done and dusted. The captain is doing it.
Wealth of experience to guide him through. And be sensible about it. Well, he's latched on. Oh, he's very fortunate. Goodness, that's the second drop by that young man there. Again tempted for that shot. Very lucky.
This is exactly what I'm saying. You give the team a chance when they're out of the game and then they get hungry. They get a sniff. Good short ball, Tamim. Yeah, takes it on. He likes the look of it. Gets himself in a poor position. He runs around the ball as... Yeah, look, he runs around, then got to come back on himself as opposed to going straight for the line of the ball.
Well, what a difference that wicket would have made. Could have turned the whole complexion of the game. You're mentioning it off air, Niall. What happens if Tamim suddenly gets out? The pressure would be back on the Barishal team. Afif Hussain, well, he's not a mean batsman. He's pretty good and he's been very impressive. Just has to give his captain the company needed. Oh, he's edged it. My goodness, little nibble, easy take for the keeper. Oh my goodness, what's happening here?
Oh, you got to love a bit of drama in Mirpur on a Saturday night. Tamim can't believe what he's seeing. This is a simple catch through to Noor, who's not going to miss out. I tell you what, Rajshahi, they're back in it. First baller for Afif. Got to go for a blob. 115 for 4.
Well, the game has turned round on its head. Irfan Shukur comes in. There's a slip in for him. It's good to see that. Well, they tried to hit it away. Got the toe end of the bat. But what about the drama in the last few minutes, Niall?
Absolutely love it. I feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like I'm behind the stumps here with Norrell. I'm like the keeper. I'm jumping out of my seat to grab hold of it and get our team back in the match. Yeah, look at the emotion. Look at it. This guy's a quality cricketer. Always making an impact.
They almost had Tamim in between those two wickets. Drop in the deep at final leg. To the way to get a bit of the bat. Maybe it had. It's no signal from the umpire. 17 done. 100. Well, as you can see the numbers there, 132 wasn't a huge total, and Fortune Barishal seemed to be cruising towards that till the last over. Couple of wickets falling. It's just a runner ball. You don't have to lose your cool over it. Just maneuver the balls. Don't go for glory shots, and you reach your target. Thankfully for Fortune Barishal, the skipper is still there. It's Shukur on strike now.
Yeah, but every dot ball, Shamim, every dot ball just builds the pressure on that young man. Captaincy plays a big role here, and the experience of Rajshahi getting close. Do not give an easy single away.
Good boy, Santa.
Well, that's excellent. That's excellent. You see the spring in the step of the fielders. They know every run is very precious.
Yep. Mohammad Ashraf a backward point chirping. Covers getting in close. They 2 or 3, and it's going to build the pressure on Tamim with the non-strikers then too.
What is he going to do? He goes over the top. It's a pressure relieving shot, but it's found the fielder. But what it's done is brought Tamim into strike.
Yeah, what does Tamim do? Is Tamim happy to soak up a bit of pressure and take it to the last over, the second last over with maybe 8 and over needed? Or will he take a risk? Will Tamim take him on? Will he charge and go downtown?
I just feel he doesn't need to do that. No need to take any kind of extra risks. Just play the waiting game, maneuver the balls, still run a ball. Oh, he's pulled that, but it's found the fielder once again. Trying to hit it too hard in the process, not getting the gap required.
Well, an ideal scenario now is a dot ball and then a single for Rajshahi, Minister Group Rajshahi. That's what they want. They want to squeeze a dot here. And then the fielders can sit back for the last ball and give the bat.
He's had a lot of support, the skipper, in the field. Again, lovely use of the feet. And again, there is protection in the deep.
I tell you, that's good field placement, that. Because that looked like the moment he hit that, he crunched it through. Very straight extra. Field placing, good tactics.
Well, Nazmul Hasan Shanto has bowled an excellent over so far. Just the 3 runs. Want to finish it with a dot. He wants a single. No, he wants a little bit more than.
Tsports.
That's what's transpired. Heading towards their first win, Fortune Barishal need 8 runs of the remaining 2 overs. Tamim Iqbal leading from the front.
I had a feeling Tamim would take him on, and I was right. big hit, important hit.
Well, quick on taken, direct hit. I think he's gone. Oh my goodness, it's still becoming tougher and tougher. They're not giving up.
Fabulous fielding. I'm sure he's gone. Rajshahi feel it too. They're all cock-a-hoop. High five. Yeah, you're out of there. You're gone. What a throw. Another twist, another turn. What a wicket. What a time. Wonderful bit of fielding. Dead eye. Great work for the captain, Shanto. Fantastic. Irfan's got to go. Only made 3, 125.
Well, because of the run out coming, Iqbal is not on strike. To Mukido. And miss.
Can you feel the tension? We don't need this on a Saturday night. Let's have a relaxing weekend.
No, I love that match in an exciting manner. It could go either way. Love commentating in it. You get yourself involved. Feel part of the players there.
Well, the Ace Virtual Fan Zone, they're going to be enjoying this. Nail biter. Cliffhanger.
There he goes against Tribbles. Round again. Diving stop. Great stuff. A lot of nail biting. Getting closer. It's getting tighter. It's getting more exciting.
Now this guy's a good bowler, Mukadal. He is a really, really good bowler. He's a clever bowler. He's aggressive. It's been an absolute cracking game. Now has this game won? Done and dusted for Barishal. Think back to that wicket after the strategic timeout.
What's coming? Oh, swings that hard, swings that flat, swings that long for I believe he maximum.
Good night, Vienna. Tamim Iqbal, cool as a cucumber. He recognises the situation. It's a poor ball. I was singing Mukadal praises, but that's just a long hop, short ball, no real speed behind and no venom. Yeah, that was the freebie for a man of Tamim's talent.
Yeah, easily done. Very convincingly done. Excellent innings. Kept on losing partners. Almost yoked him. And the scamper through for a single. Scores are level. Would have loved to see Tamim Iqbal get the winning stroke, but I'm sure it doesn't really matter who gets it, as long as they get it.
Well, he may still get it. Good Yorker. Really good skill. Just wonder, is he thinking now as he walking back his mark? Should have went Yorker the previous ball. He went back to the length and Tamim knew exactly what he was going to do. It was strange bowling because he dropped long on and then he bowled a length ball. Normally if you drop long on, you drop long off, you might bowl the Yorker so you get hit down the ground.
Understandably, all the fielders are in trying to save that single, the winning run.
Looked a bit nervous there, Taskin, didn't he?
Whoa, what's he going back for? They had everyone around. Will it be over in this delivery? Doesn't really matter. He can block it. Allow Tamim to finish it. blocks it and stays safe. Oh dear. It's gone for overthrows. What a way to finish the game. Extraordinary end to this very extraordinary game. I mean, it's been toing and froing, and at the end, Barishal win by 5 wickets.
Yeah. Comedic end, really, but the right result. Fortune and Barishal deserved that win. They were the better side throughout. They came off a tough loss on their first game, and they had 3 or 4 days to recoup, gather their thoughts. Look what it means. Yes, you won. You should have won on Tuesday, but you won on Saturday. A good effort by Rajshahi. They fought hard. Tamim was excellent. Really, really excellent. Very calm, collected, focused. A winning moment. Have a look. Just drop. No problems. Oh, I'm going to try and run you out. Buzzers, as David Lloyd would say.
Well, Tamim was looking at them in surprise. Why would he want to do that? Why didn't he give me a chance to score the winning run?
Good little partnership when there was a bit of pressure. Partnership was 11.
Well, have a look at Fortune Barishal's batting card. Tamim Iqbal had a couple of sort of half chances that dropped, and then he went on solidly to 7 of 61 balls. Got a bit of partnership going with Iman, and Rida looked good, but there was a little bit of a scare with some wickets falling. As you can see there, Iman and Tamim 61, Rida and Tamim 46. Then those little things that might have made the difference, eventually going over the line. Ajmal Hussain Shanto with us. Shanto, very close. You put up a good fight, but at the end, I think you didn't have enough runs on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Tamim Bhai batted really well. We didn't have enough run on the board, so maybe if we have 10-15 runs extra, then it will be a different game.
But you must be pretty pleased that even till the last moment, your players didn't give up. There was a lot of effort in the field. And also, in addition to that, a couple of dropped catches, which must be a little disappointing. So, a bit of a mix.
Yeah, I think everyone put up a very good effort, but catch me is part of game. If we we catch that 2 catches, it will be different. But I think everyone put up a good support.
Shanto, Niall O'Brien here. A lot of starts with your batsmen, 24, 24, 31, 34. Is that the difference between previous games, not kicking on maybe?
Oh dear, goodness gracious. Again, a huge misunderstanding.